Hello! J'espère que vous allez bien. Wow! Attendez, je voulais pas partir. On va reprendre. Encore et toujours les cinématiques. Quelle joie. Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'on en était là. J'espère que vous allez bien en ce mardi.
How would you like to experience the thrill
Voilà.
of never being held accountable for your actions? You could crush people like ants without consequence, or tear off their heads or limbs as you please. Believe me, such a life is but one small step
Où
away.
est-ce que je voudrais arracher la tête des gens et les écraser comme des insectes? Ah voilà, ok. Y a pas que moi que ça choque.
Why would you offer me that?
The creation of a world is the ultimate scientific experiment. I have taken my research to the highest level, where I shall be not just a god, but also a servant to many sacred spirits. I shall heed the truth and perform holy deeds. A god's laboratory is the perfect playground, but it needs the right occupant to explore its full potential. Mortals are found everywhere one looks.
À quoi ils servent là les deux autres qui attendent comme ça en mode...
I'd prefer my first guest to be a distinguished individual such as yourself. And I know you could make the most of the opportunities it offers.
So the condition for entering the new world is to take innocent lives. The same dilemma that Rerir once faced. Could I really bring myself to kill others for my own benefit? Rerir did. And look where it got him.
Have you made up your mind?
Si jamais je m'excuse, je risque de tout sauter un peu, mais j'ai la gorge un peu sèche depuis quelques jours. Elle parle mais sa bouche ne bouge pas.
But there are still things you are unwilling to compromise on.
Du coup, je suis désolée, j'étais un tout petit peu en retard.
Why don't I lower my
Mais
requirements a little?
je mangeais. Du coup, là, c'est le dessert.
To learn to be a less noble soul. That'll make things much easier for you.
I really doubt I could live that sort of life.
And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read the signs of the times. Why don't we return to my research facility? Your last visit was so rushed. There is much that I have yet to show you.
Il y a tellement de cinématiques. Je comprends pourquoi les gens étaient en mode c'est une prise d'otage. Oh.
Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
This is most disappointing.
Ouais, elle utilise plusieurs de ses pouvoirs en même temps. Waouh.
Now then.
Quoi, c'est quoi ça? C'est pas moi. Oh oh! Hello! Scaramouche! Pardon, excusez-moi, nomade. Saved like a princess as usual.
A new face. Interesting.
Coucou Claire, merci pour le resub! Regarde, je me fais sauver comme une princesse. Encore. Écoute. C'est un... Cet animé, c'est un drama. C'est pas justement, c'est un animé, c'est pas un jeu, c'est un animé. C'est une romance. Tout le monde qui me traite comme une princesse, c'est super. Le type au chapeau.
You're still gonna call me hack guy after that, huh?
Bah, j'allais dire, là, je sais pas. Fais mieux que ça, il vient de te sauver. Ah, voilà, merci.
It's nothing. I'll be fine. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it that shocking that I'd come to your rescue? I owed you a favor back in Sumeru. Now we're even. Distracting Dotori was tough. I won't lie. I'm not gonna fall for the same trick twice. That was my one shot. I'd hoped to use it to take him out. Ugh. I never wanted to obliterate someone more than I do right now.
Et je viens de me rappeler qu'il y a aussi Tartaglia qui était énervé la dernière fois qui est tombée. Je vais la chercher. Alors les guides dans le non, tu peux pas. Take ta mode.
So Dotori doesn't recognize Wanderer because he deleted himself from Irminsul. Did he really miss his only chance for revenge by saving me?
Why the long face? Hey, I'm not blaming you, okay? And I'm not complaining either. Rescuing you and killing Dotori are equally important goals. Everyone would be pretty stuck without you. It's best you live to fight another day.
Ça va, Clémentine, là, le cours.
How are you holding up?
T'as fini à cette heure-ci? Non, t'as pas encore fini, là.
Safety first. So we agreed to run as far away as we could after leaving the energy field and only meet up once it was safe.
You don't look injured. It seems that Dotori didn't do anything to you.
All right. Rescue operation complete. Let's head back.
Princess has been rescued.
There's a lot more work to be done before this is over.
En fait, je fais pratiquement un acte par stream parce qu'à chaque fois, le stream d'avant, c'est pareil, j'ai fait genre une cinématique et alors on m'a dit que c'était la fin d'un acte. Là, j'ai fait une cinématique et c'était la fin d'un acte. Ils sont tous là-bas. Ou ça, c'est l'autre team. Ah oui, c'est l'autre team.
Understood. I will bear the Tsaritsa's decree in mind. I don't see what's so awesome about it, though. Does he really think everyone else is as immature as him? I'm not stooping to Tartaglia's level.
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
Quite promising, actually. That alchemist Albedo gave me a few ideas. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nazi-Kreuz Institute. René de Petrichor and Jakob Ingold. Alangilton despised René's theories and methods, but he never managed to come up with better alternatives either. So I adopted some of René's ideas.
I thought Alain was like a father to you. He and René were mortal enemies, were they not?
And
Oh, le ping entre les dialogues. Je pense que je vais cliquer moi-même parce que sinon on est encore demain.
I would applaud them for it. That would mean that they have surpassed me.
For all we know, Alain Giltan might have thought the same thing. Not that it matters, though. He's dead, and I'm alive. So it's my call to make. Once you die, it doesn't matter.
J'ai lavé mes
how
cheveux.
you were in
Du coup, ils sont
life.
pas secs, mais du coup, ils sèchent
Only
bizarrement.
the living get to decide what happens next.
Hey, come on out. They're back.
Aïe aïe.
Huh?
Ouais, j'ai cru qu'il y avait un double. Ok, non, c'est elle qui. Ok.
And your head's still screwed on, and you still have all your limbs?
Elle est un peu inquiète, mine de rien, elle a la mode.
Way to keep your composure, madam.
Excuse you.
I'm back!
Glad you're okay. Yes, it's a huge relief.
Worry? Oh, yeah, right. You think we, the Fatui, were worried about you?
We were worried, Say.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission in whatever capacity you please. Much like your tea parties.
It's a laugh a minute with you guys.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo told me he would need no additional aid. We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequivocal, but in this case, we had full confidence in Hat Guy.
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby. Meanwhile, Hat Guy broke into the energy field and rescued the Traveler solo.
J'ai été sauvé.
You didn't have to mention that.
Je vais mieux
Well,
maintenant.
I'm thoroughly impressed. You are a force to be reckoned with, Hat Guy.
Hat Guy.
Is she really back?
Bah, elle est où?
Traveler!
Oh.
It's really you!
Ouais, le câlin.
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon missed you so much!
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
Ah, il y a même par cas. Il y a mon chef.
Have you back in
Mon
one
chef
piece?
de Mondstadt.
Oh. Paimon's been having nightmares the whole time you were gone. Look at them. You know, once you reach my age, there's
Quel
nothing
âge elle
better
a?
than watching a misty-eyed reunion.
It's nothing. Same goes when you get to my age, too. I bet Ino and Anefa would be tearing up as well.
Varka. Sure, Anefa can cry.
Oh, yeah, good point. Hey, your eyes are looking a little red and puffy.
What?
Come here. Let's hug it out.
What? Ew.
Non, mais la traduction, elle a été faite bizarrement en français. Parce que du coup, il lui demande, il lui propose un câlin.
Okay? Knock it off!
Un
Everyone,
peu tous notre daron,
I'm
remarquez.
sorry for all the trouble I caused you.
Sur TikTok, il
The
l'appelle
silver
Daddy.
lining is, I didn't come away from this ordeal empty-handed. While I was being held captive, I learned a lot about Dotori's current capabilities and
The three moon goddesses were even more powerful.
Je me rends compte que globalement, les tenues sont toutes composées de blanc.
Dotori believes himself to be
Utter blasphemy.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting
En fait, soit de blanc, il y a forcément
discovery.
soit du blanc, soit du noir.
Has something to share too.
Dans tous les cas.
Called it.
Ouais,
Getting
regarde,
rid of a
attends.
pesky troublemaker
Regardez, elle a du blanc et du noir.
to clean up
Elle,
after a crumb.
my bad, elle a ni l'un ni l'autre. Elle a du blanc, lui, il a du blanc et du noir. Elle a du blanc, elle a du blanc et du noir. Bah, elle a du blanc et du noir. La voyageuse, elle a du blanc. Albedo, il a du blanc et du noir. Nomad, il a du noir. Durin, il a du noir. Ils ont tous une base de blanc ou de noir. C'est très rigolo. Même lui, regarde, il a du noir.
It sounds like she's on a specific path through time, just traveling in the opposite direction to us. The question is, where does that path lead? Or will it keep going to infinity?
We considered that question as well. Strictly speaking, time is not infinite.
indeed not. Every road has an end.
C'est vrai qu'il y a elle. Même elle, regarde, il y a du blanc partout. Ils ont tous une base, une tenue avec une base de blanc ou de noir.
It's something I've always done at our mages' tea parties. Quiet, mysterious, and persuasive. You wonder what lies at the end of her road. Well, just as the world has a beginning and an end, so too does time. And so, the end of the road is the moment that Tevat was born. But where Miss Columbina will end up along this road, that depends on where this particular river of reverse time began.
What about the original moons and the moon goddesses? Do they have a beginning too?
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. It was the Dragon King Nibelung who raised the three moons into the heavens. They were shadows of the planet, born to wield Nibelung's authority and oversee the world on his behalf. But then one day, they disappeared just as suddenly as they had once been brought into being. Nobody knew where they had gone.
What?
Like I thought, no more paths back to reality have emerged since. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel,
the less stable this space becomes. There are even moments where I can sense something that feels like abyssal energy. They can just materialize out of thin air. I have to keep my wits about me.
C'est ça l'étrange phénomène. C'est rire.
Is that the ray here of Sonari?
Il est là, il est en mode...
You are the moon goddess. But how? Please, there's no need.
Il est là, non, c'est bon. J'ai eu ma dose.
Interested in fighting anymore.
I find that a little difficult.
The way you used my own power against me was... It was a brilliant strategy. And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this...
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. It was so long ago now. But we were friends once. When I first got here, I was filled with hatred, remorse, and rage. How I cursed and devoured. I tore everything here apart. I was consumed by the desire to leave this place and have my vengeance. But to no avail. This is a place with no exit. This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I have no memory of the first. I was torn to shreds the moment I entered. But this time I survived. It must be partly because of this new body. And partly because of all the Kuvaki I absorbed in Nodcry.
Are you the source of the abyssal power in here?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried to destroy everything. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here, before I entered. And like a venomous snake baking in the merciless sun, it tried to slither into my shadow.
Tried to? So, you rejected it?
Yes. Because after that, the world suddenly became silent for a moment.
What do you mean?
The voices in my head, they were gone. And then I saw her.
Her?
Thalindis. My former lover.
Mais c'est pas vraiment amante, hein.
She saw a memory of Thalindis leaping into the moon's reflection.
More precisely, I saw her after image. I'm sure the real her is long gone. She was just an ordinary Conrian. She couldn't have survived here for very long. Anyway, why have you come here? Didn't you know it was a dead end?
If I hadn't escaped through the moon gate, my friends would have been in far greater danger.
Oh, I see. Because of your power. The power of a moon goddess.
What?
You'd like to know how I know, wouldn't you? The one who resurrected me said so. I could hear deep lust for power in his voice.
C'est Dottore qui a ramené...
Do you mean... Dottore?
Dottore. So that's what he's called. He'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. All so that he could resurrect me at the moment of his choosing. I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the abyss as I was, we were aligned as far as hunting the moons and recovering my strength were concerned.
So that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active in Nodcry. When I left the Fatui in my weakened state, Dottore must have felt that his time had come.
Moon Goddess, could I ask a favor of you?
What?
I know this is a lot to ask, especially from someone who tried to kill you. If you refuse, I won't fight it. But this is the only thing I desire now.
Il veut mourir.
Nothing else matters.
What do you want?
I'd like you to take a message to Thelindis for me.
Thelindis? But...
Yes, she's dead. But like I said, I saw her afterimage. I can sense that some part of her soul remains here. Far, far ahead.
Why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why, but I can't move freely in this space as you can. All I can see is a glimpse of her walking away. Just like the moment when I last saw her in life. In return, I will clear these abyssal obstacles for you. No, not in return. I'll clear them for you. Whether you want to help me or not. It feels like
C'est un bon gars dans le fond.
ought to do.
Quand il tue pas des gens.
Why?
Yeah. Why, indeed. I've been asking myself that question a lot recently. Why did I do the things I did? I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person I became. People used me. And then I turned around and started using others. I hurt a lot of people. I think I grew tired of it long ago. But I wouldn't admit it to myself. And ultimately, that's how I ended up here.
What do you wish to tell her?
All of it. My past. My mistakes. Everything that happened after we were separated.
Is it okay if I give her the abridged version?
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty you can skip over. Just tell her the important parts. Whatever you think that means.
Like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill us?
Casino.
It's up to you. Love demands honesty. But my relationship with Thelindis was built on lies. We hid too much from each other. But after living my whole life in the shadows, I don't want to hide anything anymore.
I will do my best.
Oh.
There. The abyss will no longer stand in your way.
Even though Mr. Dainsliff felt he had to fight you, I think he still regarded you as a friend.
Dane?
He said that you betrayed him, but he also felt great remorse at never having understood what you were truly going through.
Why tell me this?
Because if he'd known that someone could take a message to you, I believe that's what he would have said.
Thank you. It means a lot. I know this will sound strange coming from me, but don't die, Moon Goddess. I can tell that you're determined to get out of here.
Ils sont devenus copains. Un méchant repenti et la déesse de la lune. Ok, je vois Thelindis.
The abyss is no longer obstructing my path.
Oh,
She wasn't far off at all. And yet, they can never meet. Hello, Miss Delindis.
Who are you? How do you know my name? I've never seen anyone else here before.
You can call me Columbina. I promised Rerir that I'd bring a message to you.
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's doing better than he was.
Better than he was, huh? Sounds like he's had a pretty rough time.
Others have had a rough time on his account too. In many cases, their time ran out because of him. And I'm not just talking about the children of the Crimson Moon.
So, things got worse before they got better. Could you tell me what happened, Miss Columbina?
Are you sure you wish to know?
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth. No matter how hard it is to hear, I have to know.
I admire your courage. However, time is short. I cannot stay here for long. Rerir had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people nursed them for their own ends. On some level, everything he did was to try and find a way to see you again. But in the end, he came to regret his mistakes. He wanted to apologize for hiding his past from you. Beyond that, he did not say specifically what it was he wished to convey to you, but I'm sure that you've always been on his mind. You are what has kept him going over all these years.
I'm sorry, Miss Columbina. This is so upsetting. I'm not sure how to put my feelings into words.
It's all right. I understand. Well, that's everything from me. So, I guess I'll be...
Wait. One moment. Time flows backwards here. The road ahead only leads further and further into the past.
I know. I intend to reach the end of that road.
Without a moon marrow, without the 3 moons' power, you won't make it far. Wait, unless... Are you one of the moon goddesses?
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, if life is like a train ride, why haven't I reached the terminus? Where am I even going? And it's not just me, it's this whole place. Wherever it is, it seems like it's existed forever. It's such a mystery. Where is it going? I must seem so ridiculous. I can't answer these basic questions, and yet I jumped right in here without hesitating, only to be torn apart the moment I entered by powerful energy currents. Only my soul remains now. Thinking back, I was suddenly overcome with fear and terror in that moment. Perhaps I too became bewitched by the abyss. I may have been the leverage it needed to control Rerir. I used to be a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum in Conria, researching the iridescent moons. Rerir was one of the Finster King's retainers. I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. I wanted him to be happy, so I thought I'd use this place to return to the past. At the time, I thought I could just go back to the day that the Finster King first found the prince. It was only after meeting the prince that the Finster King started going too far with his research into the abyss. That was the day all of our woes began.
I couldn't kill the Finster King himself,
so I had to find another way to save Rayrir. That's why I wanted to go back.
J'ai l'impression
To
que ça
kill
va
the person
changer.
who had brought new possibilities. I'm sure it was a futile endeavor, but the abyss probably enhances the basest human desires. But I was simply too weak. Like a speck of dust against the whole universe. I know I'm never getting out of here. But you're different. You can...
How do you plan to help me?
Have you noticed the golden energy that exists here? Based on my past research and my observations since coming here, I can share what I've learned and help you understand the pattern.
Ils sont devenus copines.
I think you just might... Now, also, I've been speculating about where the documentation was scanned, but from what I know of the legends about the moons, I have no way of verifying any of it by this point. But if it's true...
Understood.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. If you hadn't entered this realm of everlasting death about Rayrir,
It wasn't your fault.
That's not true. Because we both feared bringing trouble upon each other. Neither of... But enough about that. I wish you a safe journey, Miss Columbina. And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Rayrir, you're there, aren't you? I cannot see you, because you exist in the future. But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while. Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end to be found? Everything's getting blurry.
Oh,
Are you all right, little sister?
oh.
Have you come from the distant future? So, how exactly did the moons just
Attendez,
disappear?
juste checker que mon chat veuille pas faire des bêtises et je vais me rechercher du raisin. Bah, vous savez quoi, en fait, je vous la laisse. J'entends encore ce qui se
The
passe.
world is a vast and ancient place. On a certain scale, all life lasts for but a fleeting moment.
Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the War of Funerary Flame. The moons themselves were also destroyed at that time, save for the Frost Moon, from which a new moon goddess was later born.
Am I missing something then? 'Cause the stories say that the moon goddesses were born on the moon, but doesn't Columbina say she was born in Nodcry? Huh, you're right!
Why do their birthplaces differ? What's the difference between the two generations of moon goddesses?
Also, remember what Sandrone said? Her scans detected 4 moons. In other words, 4 moon marrows.
Technically, the result of the scan means that 4 moon marrows were detected and positively identified as moons in that moment. In other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough for us to know how Miss Columbina is doing right now.
Yep, we have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead or alive. She's on her own for now. But at least she's trying her best to get back to us. Yeah, she's a tough cookie. And a sore loser, too. We have to trust that she'll find a way. Because we really need her power. As much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating Dottore in a straight-up fight. He's much too powerful. It wouldn't even be close. That maniac is going to devour everything in his path until he reaches us. We need to find someone or something that can stop him before he does anything worse. I'll be frank. Our only hope of defeating this false god is with a real moon goddess on our side. I'm not just saying this because Columbina's a friend and I want her back safe and sound. It's just the truth. And I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked, but I don't have a better solution.
We're not giving up on saving her, whether she can defeat Dottore or not.
Right. Don't worry, Miss Sandrone. We're all aligned on saving Columbina.
No one's trying to argue that we can only justify saving our friend because it will help save the world. This is about multitasking. We want to save both.
So, she's more than just a moon goddess to you guys?
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the king! And you are too, you know. Yes, I know. You don't need to labor the point. I knew that the moment I came running over with my documents that I was part of the in-group. I mean, if Arlecchino can fit in, I certainly can. Anyway, as for how we get Columbina back, I've been working on it constantly. But I think I'm still lacking certain information about the moon. I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculations, but the problem is, I've run out of computing power. Computing power? You mean you need more energy? No, the issue isn't energy, it's processing power. There's so much data to get through that the whole process has just ground to a halt.
That's a tricky problem.
René de Petrichor of the Nazissenkreuz Ordo once foretold the fate of the world. But I don't know how he did it. My guess is that he used the primordial sea's power. However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from my own. What's worse, they're incompatible. And to top it all off, we can't even leave Nodcry.
Ok, ça.
This is so annoying. If I'd known we'd run into a bottleneck like this. Well, no, the design bureau's a bust as well. Curse that Dottore! Couldn't have made this harder for me if he tried.
Oh, what do we do then? How about we grab a bite to eat and take a break? Maybe something will come to mind after you...
You don't get it, do you? I'm trying to calculate the fate of an entire world here. And I need accurate results, not big prophecies. Where the heck am I gonna find the Anyway, time to shelve the discussion on...
Either way, we've done what we can. Rest well, everyone. Remember to let us know if...
Hawkeye? Is he hinting that we
Let's go somewhere a little more private. You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Yeah. She mentioned she was planning to...
Things aren't looking good for Nodcry. She's gone to spread the word so that Sumeru has a chance to prepare for the worst. From what I know of Dottore, there are two possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is, he wants to see how we're going to react. He'll easily devour everything eventually, so I guess he's in no rush to make it happen. The first false god he made was me. Now it's his turn. Even though my records were... He once told me that becoming a god was like turning yourself into a hungry wolf or giant serpent to devour the moon. Clear, he's always wanted to get his greedy hands on divine authority one way or another. In the desert of Sumeru, there is a chessboard built by King Deshret, also known as Al-Akhmar. But creating games and setting rules, gods, now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. I don't think there's any point in either way. Dory will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she will contact the other gods in turn. The Seven will have some recourse available. If nothing else, their protection should keep the rest of the world, so on the bright side, even if Nodcry is doomed, your friends...
That's good to know. But I'm not ready to give up on Nodcry yet.
There's a word for people who refuse to let anything go.
Maybe it sounds greedy to you, and probably naive too. Battles are fleeting, but the will to fight is a long-term commitment. Give up for even a moment, and your resolve will shatter.
Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one is born to be a savior. I mean, who's gonna criticize you if you fail or give up?
Don't take this the wrong way, but Dottore said something similar to me. I guess the Fatui attracts people who don't believe in saviors.
Not necessarily. It's less about belief for me. I just want to know how determined you really are.
Hello.
After all, I don't owe anything to anyone else here.
Ah bah quand je t'amène ta fille là, tu dis bonjour. Bah super la politesse. Il cam.
I think you might feel a little worried too.
That's true. Dottore is about to become an omniscient, omnipotent deity. That's gotta be a bitter pill to swallow. Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously. I have to admit that my past self was a reckless
Ça
fool
va.
who misunderstood not only the point of revenge, but how to achieve it. In as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna get it by acting alone.
Non.
If the world's taught me anything,
Pas le cul.
it's to think before I act. Too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though.
T'as avancé, t'inquiète. Bah ouais, là ça fait 46 minutes que je regarde des cinématiques. Et lui il m'a sauvé. Du coup on m'a retrouvé cette fois. Il est venu me chercher comme ça, là il m'a porté comme une princesse et il s'enfuit.
What do you think of Sandrone?
Just like Paimon said, she's a friend, part of the gang.
Part of the gang.
How much do you trust her? This is a serious question. Think carefully before you answer.
Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values and she's helped us a lot. If nothing else, she's clearly going the extra mile for Columbina. I see no reason not to trust her.
If you say so. In that case, the three of us need to talk. I have some thoughts about her computing problem. It can be solved, but it will come with a cost.
How much? If I can afford it, I'll cover it.
Sometimes your heroism really backs me into a corner. You know that? Come on, let's go talk to her.
Je dois aller où? Attends le chat, attends le chat. D'abord je vais là où on me demande d'aller et après... Comment je déclenche cette histoire là? Oui. Ah, que ça peut-être. Non. Attends. Non. Le chat. Arrête! Bah voilà, je fais des bêtises. Arrête! Arrête ça! Voilà, va. Faut arrêter de pousser avec ma main là, c'est casse-pied. Bon attends, parce que... Ça va me mener nulle part cette histoire. Ah, je peux pas... Mais comment je monte? Ah, il est mis que ça monte, mais je ne monte pas. Il y a la patte quand même, c'est loin. Il y a la patte? Bon d'accord. Je peux pas y aller à patte. Ah, aucun rapport en fait.
Miss Androne, traveler.
Traveler.
Hey there.
Hey there.
Paimon's here too. She was just helping them sort through their things. How did your chat go?
That was fast. The call only just ended.
Well, you said it was urgent, so we got here as quickly as we could.
Albedo, I have some alchemy questions for you.
I see. Looks like my knowledge proved useful after all.
La souris en pleine tête, le pauvre.
If I might ask, what is the end goal for the modified form?
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But I've run into some teething...
I see. I'll have a look at it. Still.
About that, it's been sorted.
Oh, with the Traveler's help?
Actually, you're not wrong. She found the...
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it was him.
Wow! Go, Hat Guy!
But where is he? Wasn't he...
Come with me.
Il médite.
Hat Guy? What's...
Hat Guy! No response.
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently... I presume this has something to do with the solution to...
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You have a solution?
Would you calm down? Why do you always react so hysterically to everything?
Excuse me? How would you know? You shouldn't be so quick to judge complete strangers. It's very bad manners.
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long to figure out that you have a temper.
Where does a mere student get that kind of confidence?
Il la connaît, quoi.
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. So, tell...
This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information. If it's the world's future...
Easier said than done. Only Irminsul can Wait. Is that what you're suggesting? But sure...
You should be able to tell that I'm not human.
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems...
Conrian, to be precise. I'm what puppets need: an energy source and processing power. The artisans who built them sought...
You. Do you mean...
The Traveler and I have talked it over. She's willing to vouch for you. It was built using wood from a silver-white tree.
Conrian technology and Irminsul wood. Are you sure about this? A puppet without its core will cease functioning.
I can put two and two together.
I won't lie to you. This has never been...
Doesn't matter.
Did you two actually talk this through?
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in use. So I'm sorry. This is what the core looks like.
A silver-white branch.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right?
In theory, he should be fine. Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk.
I think I know why you called us here now. Someone needs to watch over his body.
Correct. He said that the only ones he trusts here are you two. And the Traveler.
He will have our undivided attention.
Aw, Hat Guy.
On a more positive note, things are progressing steadily on my end.
The worst-case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. But a core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely. But in the end, it turns out the core was more useful to me. Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? If I have already experienced both a past life, part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've become a real human.
Sandrone will succeed, won't she?
She will. We all have to...
That's right. And I'll protect you all.
C'est compliqué, hein, tout ce qui se passe.
same power as Canon.
Sonnet. So, you're the goddess of the
Il se passe trop de
iridescent
trucs et il y a
moon?
beaucoup d'informations à traiter.
Goodness, you recognize me? Well then,
Columbina. Columbina Hyposelenia.
Hyposelenia. What a lovely name.
It was a joy.
Friends. You mean your friends?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted.
Do you mean the other two moon goddesses?
Wow, you sure know a lot. Oh, I guess that is all right. We were prepared. You could say we were too prepared. When did you get here? How long has it been?
I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
I see. Are you feeling all right? You look a little unwell.
Oh, il y en a deux là-bas.
We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice. I'll introduce you.
Ils doivent se faire chier comme des rats morts, y a rien. Mais rien de rien de rien. Il y a 3 pylônes. Il y en a une jaune et il y en a une bleue. Oh.
Sisters, I'm back. And look who I've brought with me.
Oh, elle a un voile sur la tête. Waouh! 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 Elles sont trop belles.
Our lovely little sister, born in the far future.
What?
The pleasure is all mine.
Allow me to introduce you to Columbina Hyposelenia. This is Aria, the goddess of the eternal moon.
Elle est trop belle. Mais même elle est trop belle.
Goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think Hyposelenia's power is similar to yours?
Hello, Columbina.
It's fine.
You seem shy. Don't worry, Columbina Hyposelenia. No one can hurt you here.
Could you tell me where here is? Please. I must know.
My dear sister, this is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
What?
You're scaring her, Can.
No, please.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past to maintain Tevat.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond, to explore worlds vaster still.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens, until the day that the first descender arrived.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we coexisted in peace.
Une, mais du coup c'est forcément moi je suppose. Parce que quand c'est un, c'est toujours le frère, et du coup quand c'est une, c'est toujours, pratiquement toujours moi. Ah bah ça doit pas être moi en fait. Dominer le monde, c'est pas toi.
We wanted to know if this order would bode good. All right. Canon and I wanted to know.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of certain life forms to seek power. They would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their power.
Only this was far beyond mere punishment.
Right. Their rules brought order, but the price people paid for merely testing. I did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe, but still...
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King, Nibelung, returned.
And so began the War of...
So, that's the name, the...
Well, who won in the end? As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won. Although it came at a great cost. And the world's original master. And what of the moons? Are there still 3 moons?
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know...
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the false firmament by the Heavenly Principles. The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during the war. So death finally came for us in the end.
Son.
But... here's...
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear.
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but...
Then we shall disappear. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to... If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we'd decided to act sooner. Rather than...
All the more reason not to spend this time in regret and Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help.
Sorry?
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And identify nodes. Secondary process? Scan for... Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding of... variables. I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Are there any
Beaucoup d'infos. À
variables...
chaque fois, ça me met
like
un
their
coup.
life or death, for instance? What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons alone be... Wait! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one ever said that a moon mirror... Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter. Moon marrow. Why? It says 3 moons still exist into that, even after excluding the... Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that. Why? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection might be...
Yes, it would explain a lot, such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave, and why...
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find...
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place is...
So you're saying, if she could...
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave it. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luanatar might be an anchor that she left. This could also explain why Luanatar is always by the traveler's side.
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, there must be... The question is...
Hello? Listen up! This is it! Not only is Columbina alive, but she... I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable.
Truly amazing.
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is...
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's not an
How can the dead moons still live? And Luanatar...
Waouh, ils font des transitions maintenant.
to believe
our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Tevat. I suppose it's no wonder that many would covet that power.
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down. Have you ever tried leaving this prison? Of course. Between us, we've tried every.
it's like the center of a whirlpool. Everything ultimately could.
In that case, have you tried you? Sorry? There are passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Or am I the only one who can use those passages?
Kuvaki.
You don't know? It's a unique.
Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the part of Tevat used, but there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and.
What? Could you show us some of this Kuvaki? Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Nodcry. In the air.
How curious. This Kuvaki certain.
Let alone influence living creatures. So, how? This is so strange.
Columbina.
Yes. If I am to help my friend. You mean.
This sounds extreme. The three moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into.
I know. But I'm willing.
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer our authority. Niblin constructed this realm specifically to prevent us. No moon goddess can leave this place alone.
What if I don't leave alive?
Quoi?
Where do we even
What?
start? How are we supposed to figure out what...
Columbina, what do you need from us?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave it? You don't think she'd write it down?
Seems unlikely. Columbina may not talk a lot, but she.
Let's review what we know. This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Rehir of Solnar. She knows our personalities, so if she wanted to tell us... Oh.
Ils sont tous mis. Ah.
Traveler, you once said that those golden ripples also... What if Columbina left Luanatar Heat? If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina...
Oh, yeah!
Nefer, wait! If you're right about this, and you can really see past events...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir's past in Conria was already... It'll surely blind me.
Oh.
But it's our only chance. This is...
Boss.
Nefer, elle est investie.
This once, a long time ago.
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you.
Bah, tu vas pas donner avec tout va bien.
Than either of us. I need to know you'll honor our agreement.
Lauma, elle peut soigner et moi je fais des trucs mystiques parfois, alors on sait pas. Hein.
To think through. I should have gone blind after our battle with Rerir.
Then at least let me take some. And if you really do lose your sight.
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to.
As if I could ever scare you.
All right. And
All done.
good. Now give me some space. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Trilunar Authority, I think I might know how to get back. Time to go talk it over. It's not too dangerous. You really, come on, let's...
It seems you have reached a decision. I'm all ears.
Grave belle, elle, quand même. Elle est... Ouais.
Have you figured it out, Columbina? Tell us. How do you plan to leave this place?
I intend to die here. What? What are you... And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. Not a single ray of moonlight. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them? No. Come again? They will find my message.
I'm not following.
It's quite simple, Rid. First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean you're a divinity?
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison barely noticed anything. In this very moment, when the time comes, I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my...
Just as gravity connects the...
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, in a similar way, I can feel a connection to the soul fragment I left behind. But how do you just leave your soul here? On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered this place long before. Her body is long gone, but her soul remained. And before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison...
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant? Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight. That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future. However, I would need your help to do this.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a bygone age.
Elle est trop belle. Désolée, mais elle est trop belle.
That distant future, and you have walked a long and lonesome road since then. How could I bear to let your story end here in this? Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted a little sister. Can you imagine? Now, I finally get to be the big sis. Sonnet.
Canon?
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request. The Frost Moon is rightfully yours.
Oh, no, I was just... You cannot imagine how happy I am to hear of the future world for the three of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Tevat. If your plan can save them, and save not cry. Besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Mais par contre, du coup, elles vont mourir, c'est ça?
Still, I do have...
Certainly.
Why do you cover your eyes?
Ah, c'est vrai qu'il y a ça.
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed I wish to hide my feelings.
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. But at this, promise me this, Columbina. When I'm sure that you know this already, but that is your... Give me your hand, Columbina. Arya.
Okay.
All right.
We once were the song sung for eternity, but now it is you who must continue to sing.
We once were the tides in the great river of time, but now we subside, and you arise.
We were the messengers of madness and inspiration. But now, the lies have faded, and your truth must endure.
We are souls awaiting the sun. You must return to be with those who smile when they see your face.
Oh.
Is it done?
Yes. We have transferred the authority over all
Ah bah du coup elle meurt pas, c'est bien.
Hyposelenia. From this moment on, she is the Tri-Lune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do what you believe is right, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the three moons beyond these prison walls.
I understand. Sisters, oh, my body.
Ah, elles vont peut-être mourir quand même en fait.
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison...
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it...
We have one final request, Columbina. Could you use the Three Moons' power to send us back into the real world?
Oh.
Now that we have lost our powers, it's just... we would like to spend...
Of course. Sonnet, don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big sister like you.
No.
No, Hypo. I'm okay. It looks like this is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid may it become the moonlight. So this is why Nodcry was not always home to. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land. And only this land. Kuvaki responds to me because and the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul, which I am about to leave
Wow.
to guide me. Oh, power Tri-Lune, eternal moonlight. I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home.
Ouah. Attendez, je vais remettre parce que je pense pas qu'ils vont enchaîner avec une deuxième cinématique.
Boss! That was crazy! Were we even allowed to see that? Is anyone? Can
Wow.
you still see? How many
I see 2 fingers.
Ouais.
You look truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have glimpsed the or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lauma?
Surely you jest, Mr. Flins. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have realized the immense toll that the ritual would take. There is always a great price to pay for witnessing the truth.
She chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes were always shut, she was clearly so despite being separated by time and space.
We still don't even know if she's okay right now. But
we'll get you back some.
C'est fascinant.
Well, based on the information we now have, let's begin.
Thanks to these gentlemen, we have a much clearer picture of the civilian population has been moved to safety.
Miss Androne, how are...
So far, so good. I'll keep seeing how far I can push the system, though.
There's still a long road ahead.
Our plan is clear. Time is short, so...
There's just never enough time, is there? Time is the...
All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Albedo's theory says that elemental energy can dilute the light realm's power. But I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't get a little flustered when they're completely out of their depth?
You were the very picture of confidence back when you approached the Hexen Circle.
Yeah, I could have been faking it through that whole meeting for all you know. Who's to say I'm not just a ball of nerves in a charming and gregarious package?
Oh gosh, really? I'm so sorry, I had no idea. Well, you're all the braver for it.
Still, I was much more in my comfort zone than I am here. At least in Mondstadt, you can cry for help from a cliff top and actually stand a chance of summoning Barbados himself. Things have never looked bleaker than they do now. If we don't pull this off, Tevat's doom.
Oh, you think so? Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation many times in the past, but...
Hey, don't give me that. It's not like I'm anyone special.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always believed that.
In that case, this humble human being has a big favor to ask of you.
I thought you might...
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely...
Well, that has less to do with her wisdom.
Of course, of course. Well, the thing is, these elemental defenses we're about to build, Durin's findings from his patrols make it clear that Dottore is constantly expanding his territory. First, it's not realistic to completely stop him encroaching on the rest of Nagker. If Miss Sandroni's calculations are correct, well, they're the closest thing to... Anyway, her calculations suggest that our best hope for victory lies in It's up to us to slow Dottore's advance.
Are you asking me to help you with build...
No. I'd like you... When he eventually reaches us, we will have to fight him. You were an angel once and a mage now.
Oh. Can I take it that you're triggering the terms you fought for during our three-way talks?
Well, technically those terms were about protecting Mondstadt. But if you're happy...
You're cashing in on this much sooner than I'd imagined.
Well, yeah. The way things are going, I might...
Very well. The mages have heard the knight's plea to tell the truth. Alice and I had already discussed how we might help you all, so I didn't come...
Il se passe une quantité de trucs.
Wow.
It's been many long years since I... Anyway, Knight of Boreas, go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you safely to your destiny.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Waouh, c'est compliqué à suivre, hein. Il y a beaucoup. Il y a beaucoup encore. Excusez-moi, du coup.
Ah, you're here. Sandroni! Glad you asked. You two are... Hey! Whatever. Wow! We've never... This meter displays the progress of my formula. Once it's finished running, I'll deliver it... What do you mean, deliver it? Can't you just tell us over the Dodo... You're such a greenhorn. Whatever. We'll be here all day if I start trying to explain it. I'll share the data with you. Nicole's agreed to let me use her information channel. There. Now you can check in on my... Wow! Look at that! About time you recognize my... Anyway, that's all for me. You should check on the others if you have time. That might sound harsh to you, but close supervision is a common practice in a Fatui. No, I'm kinda stuck here while the formula is running, so I need...
D'ailleurs, qui? Voilà vos compagnons. But where? Where are my compagnons? Nos compagnons there. En bas. Je peux passer de l'autre côté de cette barrière? Ok. On va garder Flint pour la fin. Parce que si Clémentine réapparaît, elle sera contente.
Yes, Miss Moonchanter. What are you staring?
You always address me in the strangest ways. Lady Moonchanter 1 minute.
Yes, and? Are either of those...
Not as such. It's just...
Uh-huh. That's my name.
What's... The point is I don't act...
Meaning what?
That... Maybe...
Is that how you see it?
Paimon,
Just swinging by to check in on you. Everything...
Don't worry about me.
And I give my all to ensure... Ah, yes. Allow me to give you... Hold on. You're both in good shape.
You're welcome. You'll have your work cut out for you in this...
Paimon will keep an eye on her.
I'm glad to hear it.
Sure thing.
Thankfully, Miss Nicole has come to our aid.
Golden Flame. Based on the latest message from Grandmaster Varka, the situation should be more stable with her assistance.
Albedo! Durin!
Hello there, you two.
Are you well rested?
That's good to hear. As per the plan, Albedo, as Dotori's energy field expands, it's creeping
We fought side by side many times before, and I believe this time will be no difference.
Traveler. But
How's everything coming up?
fairly well, if I do say so.
Ooh, you sound...
To be honest, I am not usually fond of exercising my full strength. For one thing, it's hardly conducive to maintaining a low profile. I am conserving my strength until the moment of battle is upon us.
Seeing you get into the zone like this really puts Paimon at ease. Huh, Traveler?
I consider it an honor to have your rest well.
Je parle encore à qui? Ah, ok. Ah, oula, j'aime pas cette musique. C'est jamais bon signe.
Here they come.
As we
Get ready, everyone.
Take your positions.
And let's begin.
I'm at the ready.
Je dois me battre, t'attaquer, comme on dit. Ah, je suis sous pouvoir hydro, moi? Ah ouais.
Bombs away!
Be silent. Observe. Another one. To dust.
your skull!
By the frost moon of old. It all adds up. No more lies. Seek within. These creatures cannot stand against us. Oh, fighting talk. Just don't let your guard down.
That goes without saying. I'm hardly the risk taker in this group.
Excuse me?
It all adds up.
The deception ends here.
Yeah.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power. Thunder!
Rigolo, lui.
The abyss is burning shadow.
That was easier than I thought.
Naturally.
What do you mean? Is it because as created...
On a découvert un secret encore. Ah oui? Bah tu m'expliqueras après.
Leave this place.
Did it take too long?
Be silent. People have always used fire to drive away wild beasts.
Wouldn't a lantern work just as well?
You read my mind, my dear friend. I was just about to say that.
All right then, dear friend. Bring the light.
Observe.
With one heart, we...
Absurd.
C'est chiant ce
The
truc.
mystery unravels.
Close your eyes. Observe. Close your eyes.
Dottore lui-même, il s'est ramené.
You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days.
Dottore.
It's actually a good thing, in my view. If the subjects of my experiment, and so, we are no longer on the same level. But you are nonetheless worth, and in any case, it is only right that before I end your life...
Qu'est-ce qui se passe encore? Ouais, cinématique. Wow! Wow! Wow!
The experiment begins.
Je vous laisse quand même observer ma tête. Je suis sceptique.
With the marrow of the three moons in my hand, behold the false moon's fall!
Super.
The deception ends here.
You could try
By the frost moon of old.
shackled. Found. No more lies.
Pathetic. Close your eyes. Fear the doesn't like it.
Some results of valor.
It all adds up.
Forest, protect us.
Il est en train de le... Quoi? Ah, il a modifié le temps.
Like an ant in my palm.
Oh, I've been moved inside another space, and it's sealed off. Looking at the structure of it, it seems like the Torre intends to trap us here. There's no exit. Our endurance is about to be put to the test.
Oui. Ah.
No more lies. It all adds up.
Reverse for the everlasting forest.
To me.
Fly the frost moon of old.
The mystery unravels.
The marrow of the three moons in my hand. Behold the false moon's fall.
For the everlasting
Where
forest.
will you try scurrying off to next?
Looks like Dottore has opted for a divide and conquer strategy. But we will not allow him to triumph. Now, I shall pray for our victory.
Ouais, bah je comprends rien, j'ai l'impression que j'appuie. Il y a des fois j'ai l'impression que mes touches elles s'inversent, c'est super bizarre.
And here I thought you dodged that.
No more lies. It all adds up. No more lies. It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
Moon's remnants.
No more lies.
Oui.
Did you honestly think that would hit me? Be annihilated. That which can't stand against me.
Ah.
What's this supposed to be?
Whoa!
A
Whoa!
knockoff version of the space Columbina got
Whoa.
trapped in?
Wow, 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 wow.
There really is no way out.
Ouais, toujours ce mec là au milieu.
Dottore.
Pourquoi je suis réapparu?
I had
Wow.
not intended to take your teammates from you.
Ouais.
But you have a choice. Obey and I can release them. An excellent deal if you ask me. Won't you consider it?
J'aime pas être en hydro. J'aime vraiment pas être en hydro.
Reverse.
Putain. Il m'a encore tout perturbé mes touches.
I'm aware you've been working on some little tricks to surprise me with. But my guess would be that you're trying to bring Columbina back. But then... I always found their friendship to be a curious... Speaking of Columbina, I once saw her as like a younger sister. We got a
Mhm.
and one day she suddenly decided she would refuse to take part in any further. It's such a pity. I could have had a sister.
You're not fit to be family.
That
Voilà.
I can't deny. So many people, all obsessed with playing out the same tired old drop. And then there's you. You had every but I maintain that I approached you in good faith. So, I will offer you another chance. Will you work with me? You have until I count 1, 2, 3.
Not in a million years.
Oh! Oh!
Sandrone, what a
You're as sick and twisted as ever. Don't fool yourself into
Sandrone. The formula.
Funnily enough, I was just discussing a collaboration opportunity.
Gone to.
I said that everyone would get one chance.
And what makes.
I was planning on disposing of your little formula after wrapping up more urgent business here. Since you've taken the trouble of serving it.
Je dois me battre avec Sandrone maintenant. Oh, wow! Bon, il est badass, mais il a pas fait grand chose, le
Is
pauvre
this
robot.
your life's work? This piece of trash. Your formula runs too slowly, Sandrone. You put your hope for success on others instead of fighting dirty. That is why you have failed. Now, whom should I slay first? Any volunteers? No one? How nice of you to leave the decision to me.
Non!
Oh, how unexpected. Sandrone, any last words for me, comrade?
Is there anything you wish for?
Not really. But I've always known what I don't want. Go to hell, Torre. No!
And now, you have failed.
Oh no!
Now you see how fragile mechanical contraptions are. Just a gentle tap, and they fall to pieces.
Mais j'espère qu'elle est pas vraiment morte.
However keen of an inventor Sandrone may have been, her death spells the end of the formula that was running inside her body. Of course, I have to commend her for making it this far. As her colleague, I have to admire her. Now, it is time for you.
Mais toujours pas,
My
hein?
count was interrupted, but the second chance I extended to you still stands.
Mais je
Once
veux pas.
again, by now, I'm sure you have gained a greater appreciation for the power and authority. Not in the mood to talk? As you wish. I'll change the topic to something more apropos. Sandrone was always like this. Objectively speaking, she had her strengths. It is remarkable how she extracted an even optimum, but her inability to trust was her undoing. Had she allowed someone else to monitor or run the formula, but regrettably, she was a stubborn fool.
Dottore, maybe this is news to you, but people can change.
Oh.
Columbina surprised you when
Hello, Vic, bienvenue. J'espère que tu vas bien. T'arrives à un moment plein d'émotions. J'espère que tu vas bien, bienvenue.
Is that how you see me? By this point, what can you hope to do about it?
Je parle pas beaucoup si jamais, c'est parce que je suis très concentrée sur ce qui se passe, parce qu'il se passe tellement de trucs. Là, ça va faire 2 heures, je regarde que des cinématiques. Je me suis un tout petit peu tapée sur Dottore, mais c'est tout ce que j'ai fait pendant 2 heures. Ah bah, c'est reparti. Attendez, je re... Hop là. Wow!
My formula can get us 90% of the way. It will connect you to Columbina. Then, I will bring the formula's output to the Traveler's side. For the last 10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring the moon down.
Bon attends, si tu veux j'en discute avec toi après la cinématique. Là je suis concentrée mais si tu veux après j'en discute avec toi. Wow! Wow!
The moon will never be yours.
Oh!
I turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nodcry. My soul, I leave here to inform my future friends. Lastly, I will hide the Trilune Authority within the Frost Moon. And when my body, soul, and authority are reunited, finally... It's been too long. I'm back.
Waouh! Waouh! Ah bah je peux pas vous remettre ma gamme, j'aurais pas le temps. Mais du coup tu viens de commencer Genshin? Genre pour t'expliquer un peu, je suis arrivée à battre le gardien des ruines mais c'était trop dur pour moi. Ah c'est normal. C'est normal. Bah perso moi j'ai commencé le jeu en... Ah merde il est encore inversé. Ah ça c'est... Ah c'est énervant. Non c'est bon c'est revenu. Quand j'ai commencé le jeu en 2021. Et je me rappelle, je galérais de fou, c'est normal. En vrai, ça dépend aussi des personnages que tu utilises, mais il y a beaucoup de tutos en ligne pour savoir comment bien bien les builds. Genre savoir quel artefact tu dois leur donner. Quelle arme serait le mieux. Même parfois, il y a souvent des sites qui proposent des options non payantes, hein, parce qu'il y a les armes que tu peux obtenir avec les vœux. Mais celles-là, généralement... Bon, waouh! À moins d'avoir du bol, tu les as pas forcément. Waouh! Mais sur internet, tu peux toujours trouver des fiches pour t'aider à build tes persos. Wow. Ah, pourquoi il se régène tout le temps? C'est agaçant. Ah! Wow. Oui, bah de toute façon... Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Hein? Oi, 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 oi. Stylish, very stylish.
How can you be so satisfied with your fate?
Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Elle a ramené mes copains.
This battle was never about fate. It's about friends, family, and the home you stole from them.
So dull. Only the weak rely on each other for comfort. You shall see. Once I transcend fate, you will be nothing but fodder for my grand experiment.
That will never happen.
Oh. Wow. S'il vous plaît, tuez-le. Parce que vraiment, s'il meurt pas, il va recommencer. Hein. Bah, je crois qu'il a été désintégré. Littéralement.
No, this world is our home.
Du coup, tu disais... Machin... Est-ce que c'est normal que je perds ma team souvent parce qu'ils sont morts et que je fais le coin avec ma bouffe et que je me sens nulle et fière quand je réussis avec un truc super simple. Aussi, je comprends pas trop l'histoire. Mais c'est normal, c'est normal. Vraiment, le début de Genshin, il est super dur. Moi, je me rappelle... Enfin, personnellement, je me rappelle que je galérais de fou furieux. Il faut genre level up tes persos et tout. T'as trop de trucs à faire au tout début. Bah déjà là, il y a trop de trucs à faire, mais c'est pas pareil. Là, juste, il y a trop de quêtes et trop de machin, mais c'est pas vraiment pour s'améliorer. Mais la bouffe, c'est facile à trouver, tu peux cuisiner et tout, ça va. Et l'histoire, c'est normal. Il faut vraiment suivre. Il y a genre vraiment beaucoup de trucs qui peuvent se passer tout le temps, c'est galère. Toi, du coup, je suppose que t'as Mondstadt. Ou peut-être à Liyue. Bah, Mondstadt, du coup, il y a toute l'histoire avec Barbatos, et il y a Durin, et puis... Ouais, je me rappelle même plus. Rien, le langage et les histoires. Bah, c'est ce qu'en fait, parfois, c'est vrai qu'ils utilisent des mots, genre ils vont parler de Canria. Je pense qu'ils parlent déjà de Canria. C'est parce que c'est des noms inventés. Parfois, il y a des trucs, t'es là, t'es en mode. Ouah, et parfois, ils te parlent d'un concept. Par exemple, là, à notre cry, il y a le Kuvaki, t'es là, t'es en mode. C'est quoi le Kuvaki? Ok, c'est un genre de pouvoir, ok. Et j'avais des petits mots que je comprends pas, c'est normal. C'est normal. C'est vraiment à force de les entendre, je vais être... Ah ouais, ça c'est ça. Genre Canria, t'as la... Ah ouais, Storm Terror. Storm Terror, c'était le dragon. Storm Terror, c'est le dragon. Il s'appelle aussi... Ah ouais, non, si, Storm Terror, c'est le dragon. Le gros dragon bleu que tu vois au tout début quand t'arrives, je pense. Dvalin, si, aussi, les deux. C'est son nom, les deux, c'est son nom. Il a les deux noms. Je suis perturbée parce que j'ai une mèche ici qui fait de la D. J'ai perdu un chat. Je sais pas où elle est partie. Combien de temps que je stream? Ah, ça va faire 2 heures. Bah, c'est bien ça.
What we just went through was... Oh, Luanatar disappeared after Columbina came back. Apparently, she was still... Anyway, you did great. So did Paimon. We all worked our butts off to contain... So, chin up, Traveler. You should be proud of yourself. Hey, don't poke fun. You should be glad that Paimon's grown...
Ah si, du coup, le grand dragon, c'est Dvalin et Sandor. Genre, tu vois, quand je voulais prendre la lyre sacrée, une meuf masquée, c'était une méchante, me l'a pris. Ah, Signora, elle avait un demi-masque comme ça. Elle avait des cheveux blancs, elle avait une robe comme ça, et du rouge, je crois, et elle a... Je sais plus si elle avait un masque en entier, mais dans mes souvenirs, bah ça, c'est Signora. Et Signora, c'est une fatouille. Les fatouilles, c'est les méchants. Il y en a... Enfin, c'est une exécutrice. En gros, les fatouilles, c'est une organisation dirigée par la tsarine. Et sous ses ordres, elle a... Je sais plus si c'est une histoire de 8 ou 10 exécuteurs. Et les exécuteurs, c'est genre les espèces de commandants, si tu veux, de sa petite armée. Et Signora, que t'as vu qui t'a volé le masque, elle, c'est une exécutrice. Et la fille, là, qui était un peu décédée littéralement par terre, c'est aussi une exécutrice. Bon, à mon avis, t'auras oublié d'ici que t'arrives là, mais... C'est compliqué, il y a vraiment beaucoup d'informations. D'ailleurs, c'est pour ça, il y a des endroits dans le chat, je voyais qu'après, c'était en mode... Compliqué, moi, je tâche en mode... Ouais, il y a beaucoup d'informations. C'est pour ça, généralement, mes streams sur Genshin, ils durent pas trop longtemps, parce que c'est, genre, vraiment fatigant mentalement. Genre, je dois trop me concentrer pour réussir à suivre. Et après, je devais aller dans un espace de donjon et les battre pour prendre la quai. Oui. Ouais, du coup, je préviens, ça, après cette cinématique, je vais arrêter le stream parce que ça m'a mis KO. Depuis, ça fait 2 heures, j'ai eu que des cinématiques avec de l'histoire et des trucs à comprendre. Donc je pense que je fais pas un dessin, j'ai la tête en vrac. Good morning.
Oh, I've already eaten. Just need some water. I was...
Bah, Paimon.
Careful there, Paimon. Too much food will make you drowsy. You should probably be saying that to Aino. True. You know, well, nothing like a region-wide calamity to bring people together. Try telling Boss Neff that. She's not exactly... Really?
Mais genre, si tu vois les croquettes de Mondstadt et les trucs de réanimation, ouais, tous les plats, c'est tous des plats que t'apprends, des recettes que t'apprends. Tu peux les cuisiner, si t'as les aliments. Enfin, je pense que c'est disponible dès le départ, je crois pas que c'est un truc que tu unlock par la suite. Oh, vas-y, excusez-moi.
Everyone's been rebuilding these last 2 weeks, and the life's slowly returning back to normal. Were you about to head out? Yeah, we were gonna take a stroll. Sounds good.
Waouh, j'ai été libérée. Waouh, j'ai été libérée de 6 heures de cinématique. Oh, oh, je suis libre. J'ai eu du courrier pendant tout ce temps. Non, parce que c'est pas que, mais... Oula! Oula, oula! Attends. Oula. Oula. Oulala. Ok. Attends, j'ai encore d'autres trucs. J'ai un succès, évidemment. Et bah, j'ai tout utilisé. Je sais pas si c'est rare, les croquettes. Je me sens perdue de les avoir utilisées pour rien, surtout si je peux pas refaire de croquettes. Attends, au pire, je vais te montrer. Je récupère juste tous mes petits trucs avant. Ça, on s'en fiche. Oh! Ah! C'est le rituel des lanternes. Mais ça, je pense que je vais le faire de mon côté. Oui, bon, ça, c'est comme d'hab. Essayer, c'est adopté. Ah, les bannières, elles ont changé. Ah, oh. Ah, oh. Zibai, une villette. Non, mais quand même, une villette. Si jamais, faut pas se baser sur mes choix. Moi, je fais pas des choix stratégiques, c'est des choix guidés par le cœur. Hein. Je choisis que des persos, je me dis. Ils sont beaux. Ah, j'aime bien quand même. Donc, ne te fie pas à mes choix. À la limite, je peux t'aider un peu. Et encore, je suis même pas une pro playeuse, franchement. Moi, j'ai tout appris grâce à un pote à moi qui m'avait tout expliqué parce que j'étais en galère de fou furieux. J'ai même pas beaucoup de vœux. Mais vas-y, pour la forme, je vais les faire quand même. 14! Oh. Je suis riche. Je sais pas si... Hein, c'est bien. Oui, bon, ça, on va pas déconner. Je peux faire combien de vœux? Je peux en faire... Ah, encore un, je peux en faire... Attends. Et combien c'est? Il faut 140 primogèmes? 160. Attendez, je vais en avoir 20, comme ça je fais 2 x 10. Et ça c'est quoi? Ah bah du coup c'est mes vœux, je suis bête. Ah mais là je vais en avoir plein, je vais même avoir des... Ouais, attends, ouais. 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 Et aussi dans une série quotidienne, si je rate un jour, je pourrais avoir ou pas? Oui, oui. Si quand... Attends, je sais plus, j'avais eu ça quelque part. C'était là? Non, c'est pas ça. Il y a trop de trucs, je sais plus non plus. Non. Je crois que c'était là quelque part, il y avait un truc en mode de tous les jours, tu pouvais obtenir un truc, et au bout d'une semaine, bon, on va dire que c'est ce truc-là. C'est pas ça, mais imaginons tu te connectes en mode vas-y, jour 1 t'as ça, jour 2 t'as ça, blablabla. Bah, c'est pas consécutif. Imaginons qu'il est écrit que, bah là, par exemple, tu vois, il est écrit 19 jours. Bah, imaginons que pendant... t'as 19 jours encore pour aller, bah, il faut que tu te sois connecté 7 fois pendant ce temps-là. Mais il n'y a pas besoin que ce soit absolument tous les jours. Si tu loupes un jour, c'est pas grave. Alors, je t'ai dit, j'allais essayer de regarder si je pouvais te montrer comment cuisiner. Faut que je vois si je peux cuisiner ici quelque part. Je sais pas si je peux cuisiner bizarrement. Ouais, bizarrement dans un bar, je suis pas sûre de pouvoir cuisiner. Oui, bah c'est vrai qu'il y a lui, là. Bon, là, je peux pas. Mais en gros, à Mondstadt, par exemple, à côté du restaurant, t'as une espèce de marmite. Et si... imaginons. C'est tous des aliments, ça, j'en ai pas plus. Parce que moi, j'ai tout ça de plat, voilà. Regarde, j'ai... Les croquettes, elles sont les fameuses. Les fameuses croquetas. Ah, là, les croquettes de Mondstadt. Les galettes de pommes de terre mange tatouas. Eh ben... En fait, du coup, soit t'as appris la recette, soit t'achètes la recette, soit tu l'as dès le départ, je sais plus exactement. Il y a des recettes, en fait, quand t'as des restaurants, si tu parles au restaurant, ou même dans les tavernes, tu parles au bar ou des trucs comme ça, peut-être que là, le barman, si je lui parle, il a des recettes, hein. Bah, ils peuvent te vendre des recettes que tu peux acheter, et du coup, tu peux les refaire après. Soit tu les trouves parfois aussi, quand tu sais, t'inspectes, genre, tu sais, il y a des endroits, genre là, tu vas avoir un peu des paillettes comme ça, et t'inspectes, et il y a comme des carottes et des patates qui pop. Bah, il peut aussi y avoir des recettes. Est-ce que je peux lui acheter des trucs? Ah, bah voilà. Quelle boisson proposez-vous? Peut-être qu'il a des... Ah, bah voilà, parfait. Bah là, tu vois, par exemple, je lui ai parlé, lui il propose une recette, c'est la fricassée de viande au bait, donc je peux lui acheter, voilà. Ici, je vais l'acheter aussi. Ça, j'en ai pas besoin. Par contre, ça, c'est rigolo, alors je vais l'acheter. J'en veux une, s'il vous plaît. Et donc, ici, si je vais dans mon inventaire, ça doit être... elle est où? Ah, voilà, ici. Bah, j'ai recette roulade spéciale, je peux l'utiliser, donc je l'ai prise. Et voilà. Et donc là, bah, en théorie, c'est parce que là, je peux pas cuisiner là tout de suite, je pense pas. À moins que je puisse passer derrière le bar, mais non, il y a pas l'air. Et il y a pas l'air qu'il y ait un endroit pour que je puisse cuisiner à proximité, mais... Mais en gros, si t'as les ingrédients sur toi, donc tu peux les acheter, imaginons là, c'est un mec, il vend que des recettes, mais parfois il y a des persos qui vendent de la farine, des pommes de terre, ils vont vendre des crevettes, du poisson... un peu tout ce que tu peux trouver en fait dans la nature, mais sans que t'aies besoin de le faire. Du lait aussi, des trucs comme ça. Bah là, du coup, c'est que de la bouffe qui est prête à consommer. Ah, mais voilà, bah par exemple, tu vois, là, il y a les tombés, piment de juyen, yun, c'est tous des trucs que parfois tu peux acheter aux commerçants, et comme ça, t'as pas besoin de les chercher. Ouah, ouah, par contre, ça, ouah, pourquoi j'en ai autant? Fleurs sucrantes, pareil, des baies, de la viande, des champignons, du poulet. En fait, quand t'as tous les ingrédients de base, tu peux faire la recette après, en cuisinant. Donc là, les croquettes, je sais plus exactement comment c'est la... Ah, je peux l'utiliser sur quelqu'un. Bah, je sais plus exactement ce que c'est la recette, mais ça doit être des pommes de terre avec de la viande, peut-être, quelque chose comme ça. Du beurre, il doit y avoir du beurre. Là, il y a du beurre, peut-être ça, tu vois. Et du coup, si t'as les ingrédients, tu peux faire tes recettes et il n'y a pas de problème. Tu pourras les refaire, elles disparaissent pas. Les seules recettes qui sont en quantité limitée, ce sont par exemple les recettes que tu vas recevoir le jour des anniversaires. Voilà, par exemple, ça, c'est la recette que tu vas recevoir le jour de l'anniversaire de Lisa. Mais une fois que tu as le personnage, elle peut faire sa version propre du plat. Donc la version de base, ça va être le spag bolo. Mais si quand tu cuisines, tu choisis de la faire avec Lisa, tu vas avoir les spag bolo spécial Lisa. Et ça, c'est des recettes un peu plus particulières qui sont plus compliquées à avoir, ça je te l'accorde. Ça doit être... Ah voilà, spécialité culinaire de Leila. Sommeil extravagant, île flottante. Bah ça doit être sa version à elle de l'île flottante, je suppose. Ça, ce sont des plats plus spécifiques. Bah là, pareil, regarde, tu vois, ça c'est la spécialité de Kaya. Bah là, c'est la brochette de poulet de champignons de base, ça c'est la version de Kaya. Tu vois, ça c'est un peu plus spécifique. Mais sinon, il n'y a pas de souci. Il n'y a pas de souci. Ça disparaît pas... Tu pourras de nouveau en avoir après, quoi. C'est pas très grave. Qu'est-ce que je voulais faire, sinon? J'ai encore des trucs dans le carnet. Ah, c'est peut-être juste parce que je dois aller chercher, ouais, je dois aller chercher mes récompenses. Oh, papapam. Est-ce qu'on va faire des poules? Ben oui, bien évidemment. Par contre, si j'ai une villette, j'ai vraiment une chance de cocu. Et je m'inquiéterais, genre, vraiment. Parce que, en fait, c'est-à-dire que juste avant cela, j'ai fait 30 vœux. Dans mes 30 vœux, j'ai eu Columbina et son arme. Donc il y a 3 vœux à peu près, j'ai dû avoir Columbina. Oh, Iluga, c'est pas mal, ça. Bon, je vais pas m'en servir, mais je l'avais pas. Et j'aime bien collectionner. Ouais. 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 Ouais.
Greetings. I am the Chief Justice, or Udex, of Fontaine.
Oh, Nix, elle va jamais me croire. Oh non. Quoi? Oh, Caprice, t'es cocu quand tu dois faire les poules sur le serveur Minecraft. Mais moi, je suis cocu quand je dois faire mes poules sur... C'est pas falloir que tu m'expliques. Comment... Oh, attends, mais comment c'est... Mais oh, genre, attends, ça fait... J'ai pas fait de vœux depuis, donc là, je suis genre à mon... J'avais fait 30 vœux tout pile pour avoir Columbina. J'ai fait 2 vœux pour avoir son arme, donc là, 43 vœux, j'ai Columbina, son arme, et une villette. Mais dis-lui, je t'en supplie, dis-lui que j'ai une villette en 10 vœux. J'ai fait 10 vœux. Oh my god. Mais qu'est-ce que c'est que cette chance? J'y crois pas. J'y crois pas. Bah putain, pour la... Ah. Mais pour le lol, j'ai envie d'essayer de pull son arme, mais si je pull son arme, je vais péter mon crâne. Mais en même temps, mais Ziba, je la connais pas, je m'en fous un peu, je vous... Elle est stylée, hein, mais une Villette. Est-ce que je fais 10... Putain, oui, je suis obligée. Tu te diras toi-même, elle sera deg. Maintenant, je suis arrivée après. Non, là, je vais pas voir son arme. Je vais pas voir son arme. Bon, faut pas déconner. Faut pas pousser la luck trop loin. Ok. Waouh. Oh, j'avais pas Charlotte, ça c'est bien. C'était pas prévu parce que je pensais avoir que des armes, mais c'est pas grave. Enfin, Charlotte, c'est bien aussi. Bah, je suppose que c'est elle que j'ai eu du coup. Ouais, c'est ça, c'est elle, le truc 4 étoiles que j'ai eu. Il me reste genre un vœu, je crois. J'ai peut-être de quoi encore en échanger. Mais j'en ai un de plus. Je peux en faire 2. Vraiment pour abuser de fou. Ouais, bah ça, ouais, ok. J'en refais un, on sait jamais. Ce serait super drôle, mais on sait jamais. Ça m'étonnerait quand même. Faut pas pousser peut-être la chance trop loin. Ah, mais je vais quand même avoir un truc bien. Marque de chasse de Favonius. Ok. Et est-ce que je peux encore avoir des... Ah, bah oui, du coup. Tu vois, vous avez des problèmes de gambling sur SAO. Moi, j'ai des problèmes de gambling sur Genshin. Le truc, c'est que je donne pas d'argent. J'ai jamais mis d'argent dans le jeu. Ok, ouais. Là, il m'en reste un. It is the last one. Après ça, c'est fini, y a plus. Non, bah voilà. Ouais, faut peut-être pas pousser le bouchon trop loin non plus. Ah, par contre, j'ai celui-là à faire aussi. Ah, c'est mauve. Qu'est-ce que c'est que je vais avoir? Je l'avais déjà... Ouais, je l'avais déjà. J'ai une Villette. Ah, je peux me faire un harem, là. Attendez, je commence à avoir... J'ai Auron, j'ai Thomas, j'ai Ito, et du coup, j'ai une Villette. De Famoso. Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'il y a lui aussi. Comment il s'appelle? Ifa. C'est vrai qu'il y a lui. Bah, j'ai beaucoup plus de femmes que d'hommes. Pourquoi? Parce que généralement, j'essaye de faire les poules pour les femmes. Ah non, il y a Chao aussi, comme. C'est The Short King. We love the Short King. Mais j'ai Columbina qui est là aussi. Que je viens vraiment d'avoir la semaine passée. Oh, je suis sidérée. Et j'ai une Villette. Je suis très heureuse. J'ai une Villette. Le cadet. Oui. Oh my god. Ah, merci. J'ai envie de t'appeler Mrs, mais je sais pas comment prononcer ton pseudo. Mais bienvenue. Oh, j'ai une Villette. J'ai une Villette. Je m'attendais tellement pas à la voir. Je suis en mode, bah si j'ai des vœux, je vais les faire. Ça va être drôle. Bah oui, c'est drôle. C'est drôle. J'ai eu Columbina, son arme et une Villette en 43 vœux. Non, 42. J'ai oublié les calculs. Mais enfin. Mais enfin. Faire 50 vœux. J'ai fait 5. Ah bah oui, du coup, là, j'en ai fait 50, ouais. Et il y avait quoi encore? Félicitations pour Neuvie, merci. Merci beaucoup. Mais je m'attendais pas spécialement à l'avoir. Coucou Loulou. Loulou, tu te rappelles la dernière fois, je t'ai dit oui, j'ai eu Columbina, j'ai fait 30 vœux. Oui, j'ai fait 2 vœux, j'ai eu son arme. Et là, je me suis dit, vas-y, je vais en faire 10 de plus, on va rigoler. Je dis, je vais en faire 10 de plus, on va rigoler. Tu vois, en fait, Caprice et moi, on se partage la chance. C'est-à-dire que, visiblement, on se trompe mutuellement, mais on n'est pas au courant. Et lui, il a toute la chance qu'il faut sur SAO, et puis moi, j'ai toute ma chance sur Genshin. Mais on est tous les deux cocus. Visiblement. 42 vœux, Loulou. 42 vœux. Et j'ai eu Columbina, son arme, et une Villette. Couple de chanceux. Ah non, mais là, c'est lunaire. Vraiment. En plus, je m'attendais tellement pas à l'avoir. Je suis en mode, bah vas-y, j'ai des vœux, on va rigoler. Non, parlez plus avec moi. On va rigoler. Je vais faire des vœux. Et j'ai eu lui aussi. Iluga, il est mignon. Mais... Bon, il est mignon. J'ai eu une autre... j'ai eu... C'est quoi? Il est C1. Du coup, bah voilà, il est C1 maintenant. Allez, hop. J'ai eu Charlotte. Que j'avais pas. Et je pense que c'est tout. Et c'est déjà pas bien. J'ai que des Heart Pity. Moi, je sais jamais en Heart Pity. Ou je suis pas au courant. Hein. Je suis love de lui. Iluga? Mais on l'a vu, on l'a à peine vu. Bah, tu vas me dire, Flint, Clem, elle l'a vu, elle a fait... C'est mon homme. Et je tâche en mode, bon, d'accord. J'accepte. Non, mais en vrai, il est cute. Il a une bonne bouille. Oh, il a une petite cicatrice, j'avais pas vu. Tiens, je te le laisse un petit peu si tu veux. Bah, du coup, je viens de la voir. Voilà. Je suis sidérée. Ça me fait extrêmement rire, je vous jure. C'est très, très drôle. Genre, vraiment, en moins de 50 vœux, j'ai eu 3 trucs. Parce que du coup, là, ouais, j'ai Columbina, elle est là. Attends, elle est où? Je l'ai perdue. Elle est là, avec sa petite arme, là. Mais pourquoi tu... Arrête! Elle est... Il y a mon chat, elle est en train de se battre avec les cordons de mon pull. Voilà, ça je vous présente 32 vœux. Et puis là, il y a mes 10 vœux supplémentaires. Par contre, je voulais regarder parce qu'il y avait l'histoire de cette tenue, mais je sais pas si elle est payante ou s'il y avait une quête parce que... je sais plus où il est. Après, il y a peut-être plus. Ah si, il est là. Tenue de Neuvillette. Cadeau mélusin. Début rapide temporaire. 10 non, on va pas la voir. Mais il y a une quête avec lui. Enfin, je crois pas. Je vais la voir. Je pense pas. Je peux la voir? Bah, je ferai ça demain peut-être. Non. J'ai cliqué. J'ai craqué, j'ai cliqué. Mais je veux plus jouer, s'il vous plaît, je suis fatiguée. Ouais, on fera ça. Je ferai ça. Je vais faire ça. Je ferai ça. Je vais faire ça. Je vais faire ça. Bon, sur ce... Excusez-moi, je vais... Hop. Voilà. Ouh, que d'émotions. Bah, je vais vous laisser. Et... Ça a été fort en émotion. On a eu toutes les cinématiques, là, avec Columbina, et maintenant tout y est beau et tout y va bien. Mais je crois que j'ai pas fini la quête, mais c'est pas grave. Je vais d'abord checker pour faire la quête de... Voir si je peux avoir une tenue pour Neuvillette en plus. Et quitte à la voir, autant lui remplir sa garde-robe. Et la fin du stream a été particulièrement riche. Je te jure, je m'attendais tellement pas à la voir. Je suis juste là en mode, bon, j'ai des vœux, je vais faire des poules. Si j'ai pas de perso en tête pour économiser, bah, je m'en fiche un peu. Mais je m'attendais tellement pas à ce qu'ils sont. Ah, je suis désolée. Bref. Sur ce, je vais vous laisser. Je vous souhaite une bonne nuit et je vous dis à jeudi. Des bisous. Bye bye, bonne soirée.